lot of people come to my clinics and from all different backgrounds and with all different horses, and I guess the biggest thing that I'm trying to help people with is firstly just trying to understand their horses a little better and understand what their horses need, because for a lot of years I've sort of looked at horses and people and their interactions and worked with a lot of horses, and what I don't like to see is horses, you know, doing stuff robotically and, you know, for the person, but they don't feel good about it, and they kind of wish they were in another place. So my first intention in helping people at clinics is first of all looking at their horses and looking at the way they operate around their horses, and try and understand our horses in a way and also operate in a way that helps our horses feel better about working around us and with us. And you know, one of the big sayings that I try and teach people at clinics, or the saying that I drum into people, is if you take a horse away from a herd, then you replace it with a herd. And that feeling of safety that a horse should get because it's with us is very important. And you know, it's kind of often very easy to show people in their way they operate their horses on the ground and the way they are around their horses on the ground to offer their horse a feeling of safety. But then when you kind of carry that through to riding them, it's you know, obviously a different kettle of fish. But it kind of makes me very excited that I can see people get up on their horses and suddenly the horses come up underneath them and go, hey, I feel okay out here. I like being up underneath here, and actually you start to carry that safety and good feeling through in your under saddle work, and the better that horse feels about being more connected and underneath that person, then the better it operates. And so when you put that to sort of, you know, the things that you're doing, and that, you know, that you might just want to go out and have an enjoyable ride, or you might want to go and, you know, get your horse that you're competing on just a little bit softer and operating a bit better. Well, that feeling of connection and safety certainly goes a long way, and it goes a long way into the body control and performance of your horse, because they can relax and be more in the moment, opposed to sort of being somewhere else and emotionally unstable through anxiety and things like that. The vast majority of horses and people that I help, and the horses that I see, they have a big problem with understanding the reins and the pressure of lead ropes and things like that. And you know, it kind of disturbs me how many horses that I see out there that are kind of, you know, showing the whites of their eyes, and the reins are just like a trap, and the horses are, you know, are constantly kind of lost, and there's this lack of clarity and this worry in their sort of learning environment, whether it be groundwork or ridden work. And so something I put a lot of emphasis in, and it's not that I kind of don't teach people the other stuff, but the reason I put a lot of emphasis in this type of thing in my training is because I see too many horses troubled with it. So I'm trying to think, well, if these certain things really trouble horses, maybe I can kind of influence people in those areas to get their horses a lot happier. So I put a lot of emphasis on how people use the pressure of the tools that they're using, like the reins and the rope and the feel of the rope, and so the horse really engages with it, and that the reins become a pathway to a better feeling in the horse. So the reins aren't there just to trap and ignore their emotions. The reins there to help their emotions and guide their thoughts in a better direction, and, you know, soften them up emotionally, so they're more balanced and happier. So the reins become a pathway, the lead rope becomes a pathway, and those horses are happy to follow that pathway with confidence.
He's in there, he's helping you, he's showing you, he's getting you to do it, and he lets you think and ask questions, and it's, yeah, a really good way of learning.